What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video, and today we had the last training day of the third week within this block of doing heavy doubles within each of powerlifting compound exercises, squat, bench and deadlift. Today was my heavy squat day. We did not only squat, but we also did some board presses, some raw board presses, and also in the end some paused deadlifts. So starting right into the squats, today everything felt pretty smooth and I was especially happy with the technique. As you might know, I'm squatting in a squat suit with knee wraps, meaning a single ply equipped squat session. And the top set weight for today was 310 kilos, which is around, I believe, 680 pounds maybe, something like that. And I have to say, especially positive was the composure that I had today. So I was not rushing it. I took my time, and also on the descent especially, I took my time, enjoyed the weight, and also tried hitting depth. That was especially successful on the first one, as I felt like I had a proper kick out of the hole with everything being super tight and me also using and leveraging the wraps and the suit. Second one moved slower, but as you could see, I did not lose tension at all. I hit the hole the same way almost, and I just pressed it up or pushed it up a little bit heavier than the first one, but still pretty happy with that. And then we also had some back offs. The back off weight was chosen pretty conservatively. I think I hit 270 kilos for a 2x3. So this is the second set of the 2x3 where I hit the weight pretty comfortably. And also what I like to do for my back off sets on a single ply, I am putting my suit straps down. This way I really have less tension on my back and I'm really having to do way more stabilization, especially with the core. This helps tremendously, getting me into a tighter position and also training myself in having to, hold up this kind of weight without having the suit helping too much, and especially without having the suit helping me create or be the extra layer of tension and the extra layer of tightness, but instead train and practice being tight, being super composed myself. Then we moved on to board presses. On board presses, as I said, my top set was a triple. We hit a triple with 185, which is pretty decent. It's definitely a new PR for me, and they moved very, very fast. I was very happy with how they moved, especially given that I have not been able to do single ply bench. So instead of this heavy double, I was supposed to do a heavy double with a single ply bench shirt, and the past few weeks I have been skipping it because the main reason being that I have inflamed something in my elbow or in my triceps tendon or both, but basically it was very, very painful and sharp pain when going down with the bench shirt, which made me unable to bench press in a bench shirt. Hence the board presses, which are a great alternative if you especially want to train the top part of the motion. And this is specifically true for lifting equipped, since the shirt, the lower you get, the more tension you will have on the shirt, hence the shirt will also help you more the lower you get. However, the higher you get up, so the more or the closer you come to lockout, the less the shirt will actually do, but instead you will have to push it through with your own tricep power. So overall, very, very happy with the new PR. Actually, it's PRs on both squat and deadlift, which wraps up a pretty successful training week, as I had already also PR'd on deadlifts earlier this week. So pretty happy with all the PRs in week 3. I have to say though, given that I am very, very fatigued, I might not be pushing it too hard for week 4, since then in technically week 5 we would have the first qualifying competition where I have to hit my qualifying total to get on the big stage 1 month later, to hit the stage for nationals. Equipped, of course, but still, you need to be prepared, and you don't want to burn out too fast, because it's quite a bit of time left until then. So I had my paused deadlifts to wrap up this rather long session. Always takes me quite a bit to do my SBD session, since it's hours and minutes spent putting on the suit, putting on the equipment, and then also getting ready for bench. And especially if you have to work yourself up to higher weights, you do quite a bit of warm-up, because obviously you also don't want to injure yourself. And then the deadlifts, they were also pretty decent, I would say. There, as I said in the last video, my secondary deadlift session, which is usually way lighter than my primary deadlifts that I do on Tuesdays. So these I usually do on Fridays. This entire session I usually do on Fridays, and hence they are rather light. And my main focus really with the deadlifts is to train the lower part of the deadlift and maintain composure, maintain tightness there. And this is really all I need, because if I can manage to get into a good starting position, I can lock out almost any weight. So to wrap up this session, this rather long session, we also did some Bulgarians. I cannot say or stress it enough how this exercise has helped me dealing with my knee injury, dealing with my knee pain, and especially working the teardrop muscle and the medial head in the quad, which are primarily responsible for ensuring good tracking of your patella. And this has just saved me, especially with the weights increasing over the last few weeks. It's very important to also try and help and keep all the structures or as many structures as possible around your knee as healthy as possible, to not run into overuse injuries, to not run into any kind of pains that are very much unnecessary at this point, because I feel like I have enough injuries as it is. And this prep has definitely been some kind of a challenge in holding my body together. But on the last few miles of this prep, I don't want to risk any more injuries. So really trying to take care of the accessories and not sandbag them, really do them and do them with intention. That being said, guys, really appreciate you watching, and I wish you all the love, all the power. Have a good one.